Hello everyone, this is Jay here. We're doing a review over a beer. I just want to talk to you about the Dungeons and Dragons Essentials. It's the new kind of portability idea that's come out of Wizards of the Coast for the D&D product line. I have to say, at first, I was a little doubtful. I mean, it is a definite form factor solution. If you take a look at it, compared to the iPhone, you get the idea that it's not exactly what you call the regular monster tome that you're going to get out of the D&D collection stuff, especially stuff if you're used to, getting a real monster sort of book out of it. After going through it and giving it a good read, you can tell I put a bit of damage on this bad boy here. I've come to a few conclusions regarding its use. This contains everything that you're going to need to play. It's going to have all the basic stuff, all the character classes, all of the details and rules, and all the stuff you're going to need to just jump right in. What it doesn't have in this rule set, and I have to say it's kind of a teaser, but it doesn't have that kind of really ridiculously overdone sort of prestige, epic class, speciality stuff. That kind of thing, I think they skipped on it directly because they didn't want to detract from the regular line that they have. But either way, I have to say it's remarkable one way or the other, just for the sheer portability of it. If you look at its size here, you get this, the Player's Compendium version, and the monster set for the rules, a couple of miniatures and a handful of dice, you're ready to go. This is not like the old school setup. This is not you lugging around 55 pounds of books in there. Whereas it may be handy for your self-defense solution, it's not exactly something you want to have to carry around, even if you got a car. A full set can really drag you down. Appearance-wise, it's kind of a bonus. They stuck to their kind of art style that they're looking for on this. It has kind of a reduced amount of art compared to the regular stuff, but I find it good because the quality of the stuff that they've thrown in really was top-notch, and they have less distracting kind of overdone pictures going on this. So it's very handy one way or the other to, just sort of minimalize what they got there so you can get straight to the rule set. And once again, going back to the whole portability angle. It's intentionally meant to be used on the fly. If I'm going to go over pros and cons with you, why not? This size, major pro, huge pro, incredibly portable. And its complexity is good. It's not fantastic. There's enough in there to keep you busy. It's certainly an introductory. You don't want to confuse people either way. I've used it a couple of times now. I have to say, it's all right. It's doing the job. Not a lot of specialities. The cons, special content. It's not in there. If you're a person who's looking to have a D&D book that's a piece of art, this isn't it. I would encourage you to go to the regular series and go with that. You're going to find a lot more art. It's going to be a lot more rewarding one way or the other. And it doesn't lack it doesn't have a cohesive setting. It's not a Forgotten Realms thing. It's not an Eberron thing. It's not and you pick your whatever realm that you're playing with. It doesn't really address that. It takes the bits and pieces, kind of lets you fill in the details. Some imagination required. If you can handle that, go with it. It's going to be good. So as a closing statement, let's look at the basics here. I think this is a great product. I think they took what had been some advice regarding actually getting an on-the-fly game going and the kind of requirements that you need to do that, and how it doesn't have to be a huge set of books dragged along to drink some beer and have a game over at the buddy's place. I recommend it just for portability alone. It's a lot of fun. Good old-fashioned 4th edition stuff. And they've redone it in that kind of MMO style. So, everybody's liking this. Just to close off, I'm going to say that I'm going to be doing a red box. I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about that for the very basic introduction stuff. At a starting price of about $25 over chapters. You can't really mess with that. So I'll bring it back on here and we'll do an unboxing for you and I'll give you initial impressions. So either way, as a beer review, I will catch up with you guys later. You have a good night.